It's Happy New Year to everyone, and of course, thanks for following me and liking and sharing the video. And of course, today we come with the two tickets. I'm going to give two tickets separately, 2.3 and 2.8 odds for everyone. So it's here to choose which one to go with, which one you're going to leave, but they're going to be separate. So we are starting with Bromley versus Newport City. This is in England, of course, League Two. So you find that Bromley is topping the table in actually England Championship. Is in first position. In the last 5 games, of course, they won 4 and they lost only 1 game. And Newport City actually lost 3 games and drew 2, and they're sitting in 23rd position in that league. So the head-to-head, of course, Bromley has ever met with Newport City, and you find that Bromley, when it's away, of course, they drew with Newport City. Bromley at home bet actually Newport City 5-2. So in this game, being Bromley is doing actually currently is doing very well compared to Newport City, and of course in their performance, if you're to look at. So this game we are going to give Bromley City to win. Actually, it's just a straight win for Bromley City in this actually game. Now the second one is in Wales Premier League. It's called Elanley versus Pennybot. So Elanley is actually sitting in the, of course, the 10th position, and Benport is sitting in the 3rd position. Now, if you're to look at 8-8, Benport at home actually is very, very, very tough team to beat. Actually, the last meeting they won 2-0, but away from that, of course, Elan AFC at home is also very strong. So the last game that they made, it was a draw, 3-3. But if you're to look at the performance of Pennybot is actually doing very well, and they're good at scoring goals. So in this game, of course, we shall give Pennybot to take all the 3 points. Yes, betting on their actually performance. And of course, right now they're sitting in the 3rd position. And you find that Linlord, of course, lost in the last 5 games. They lost 4 and they draw only 1. But Pennybot, of course, won 2, lost 2, and draw 1. So in this game, look at 8-8, give the advantage to Benport. So here we shall go with Benport to win. The 3rd game is Barrow versus Salford, still in England League now 2 still. So Salford City is a very, very, very good team. And of course, in their last 5 games, they won 4 and they draw 1, and they're sitting in the 5th position. And Barrow lost their in the last 5 games, they lost 3, they draw 2, and they're sitting in 19th position. So you look at Barrow has never actually beaten Salford United, and only that Salford United also in their last 5 meetings, they only won Barrow 2 times, and they made 3 draws. And of course, we said Barrow has never gotten any win against Salford. They only drew actually 2 times. That is when Barrow was at home. So in this game, actually, it is clear that we need to guard Salford City, because Salford City has never lost against Barrow. And if all comes to worst, it is a draw. But of course, we can even as well trust them with a win. But what we can go with here to be safe, so that we get our game today correct in this ticket, we shall guard Salford City. So in this ticket, it's 2.23 odds. So put separate, don't mix them. I'm going to give another one, 3, that you're supposed also to put in different tickets, because we need to make money today. It's a new year with a new agenda. So don't just go with that I need big odds. Start small and grow bigger. We need to make money. this is only for people who are going to put big odds. So another game, of course, that we're going to talk about today in another ticket is Sunderland versus Manchester City. Now, Manchester City is currently, in the last 5 games, is unbeaten. And Sunderland as well, of course, you look at, in the last 5 games, they drew 3, lost 1, and only managed to get 1 win in the last 5 games. But if you to look at head-to-head currently, Sunderland has never, of course, beaten, in the last 10 matches, they have never beaten, actually, Manchester City. But Manchester City, of course, picked 2 wins against them with the 0 draw. So also you look at Manchester City has won their last, of course, 7 Premier League matches, and of course lost that is 2 and draw 1. So currently Manchester City is feeling the pressure from Arsenal because they don't want to create that big gap against like between them and Arsenal. So this gives actually Manchester City a higher chance of winning this game. So right now Manchester City sitting in 2nd position. And of course, in their last meeting, you'll find that Manchester City has won all their matches against Sunderland. So this one we're giving to Manchester City to take all the 3 points just in this game. Was, of course, in Wales, Simpreds Premier League, we got Cloning Bay versus Flint Town. So this is another game actually for us to play. So you find that Clonton Bay, of course, won their last in the last 5 games. Of course, they won 3 and they lost 2 games. And Flinton Town, of course, drew 3 and lost 2, and they're sitting in the 11th position. Clonon Bay is sitting in the 5th position. It's kind of a tough one, but to be safe in our ticket here, let us guard Clonon Bay. We give 1x. Then the last game is Lincoln City versus Huddersfield. So this game is actually the toughest, I can say, among these, because Lincoln City currently is sitting in the 2nd position in that in the league, and then Huddersfield is sitting in the 5th position. But in their last, of course, 5 games, they won 4 and 1 draw, and Huddersfield won 3, draw 2. So it's kind of tricky if you're to look at them. Lincoln City has shown actually their quality with home, with 18 wins in 31 matches. So they won 18. So this gives the advantage that Lincoln City is not doing bad, but Huddersfield as well is not easy. So we shall give Lincoln City over 0.5. At least they will score 1 goal in this game. So in this ticket, there are 3 teams: Sunderland versus Manchester City, Cronin Bay versus Fleeting Town, and Lincoln City versus Huddersfield City. And of course, the odd is 2.28. So put this separate and you see this. We said winners never quit. Please subscribe and like, and always don't always think about getting the big odds. For this case, let's go with this. Make small and grow bigger. Yes, for the big one, I will drop it later for those who want bigger odds.